we have 1, 2 envelopes. Is that all? Yeah, apparently it is. 1, 2, and this one which already exists. So we are going to glue our little envelopes to our pages, because then we will cover the part that is glued by the background paper. So I'm just going to put this one on the side. I'm going to get my glue. I really have a lot of bits and pieces. I also have postcards, animals that I fussy cutted. And I can't stress again how much postcards are useful. Really, really, really useful. And so cheap. Hopla. So you decide how high you want it. And there you go. Nothing's complicated. Sometimes I also make envelopes for the top as top flaps. Well, for the moment I haven't, but who knows? Where are you? You're here. I'm pretty sure I had 3. I wonder where the other one has gone. So, let me see. I seem to have all made them in the same way, so they will glue on the same side of the pages. Let's glue this one. Nothing complicated here. Sophie, be careful to what you do. No, actually, these ones are not in the same way. I'll show you. Because depending on the way you will decorate your envelopes, they will stick to one page, one side of the page or the other, you see? And I like to vary. So that's good. We've got our 2 pages with envelopes. Now let's look at flaps. We do have a couple of them. Do we have more? Sorry if I'm making you move. We might. Let me see. What are you? No, you're just a big, big pocket. A big, big pocket. No more flaps. No more flaps. But that is quite a lot. So 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I have another one somewhere. And if not, I will be making some others at a later stage. Which means today I'm not going to necessarily put the backgrounds on each page. So this is a top flap. And I think I'm going to have it here. So it is inked. And for this, I'm not going to use my glue stick. I think I'm going to go ahead with art glitter glue, which I left open all night long, which is not a good thing. We'll see if it's happy to unclog. Yes, it is. So I apply a generous amount of glue. What about more light? Yes. Yes. We'll see how long that one lasts. And if need be, I will charge it. So I'm just going to position my paper on my mat, see where I want to put my flap, generally more or less in the middle. Don't be so impatient, little page. There we go. I'm not putting it up to the fold completely, because otherwise it will be bulky and hard to fold. So I'm just going to give this a good press. I am getting a wet wipe and I'm going to remove. Oh God, this back is so hard to open. I don't know why. Okay, up excess of glue because I don't want it to glue to the page on this side. Okay. Oh, there we are. No more light is back. We have our first flap glued. Now let's see where we would want another one. I think I'm going, what are you? You're a top flap and you are a bottom flap. Good, 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 good. Let me just fold it. Ooh, why are you not folding? Why are you not folding? I'm gonna get you. There you go. Oh, this one is going to be rather bulky. I'm going to put this one back up. I'm going to take a pair of scissors. Already done so far. You are so perfect. I would very much like to ink. I do have my ink, but I cannot see my dauber. So probably because I'm not in a fighting mode, I'm going to get another dauber. Oh, bless. There you go. Come with me. Okay, so I am going to glue you. Where did I say I would glue you? I think I'm gonna glue you. You're too bulky. You are too bulky. You are too bulky. Let's put it here. Again, our glitter glue. Yeah, let's put our fingers in glue. Yeah. Just want this bit to be glued correctly. Okay. Oh, we do have tape here, so we can put some glue as well. Wet wipe. Don't know why I'm thinking about this. I just used only one hand to wipe the glue. And I have my best friend, when she was little, she used to train to be blind. So she would close her eyes and try to do everyday life things being blind. Because she thought that if one day she would go blind, then she would know how to behave. And I found that fascinating. She also tried to learn to write from the left hand. She's right-handed. For the same purpose. What if I lose an arm? Then, you know, I'll still be able to write. And it's amazing what goes through a children's mind, I think. Found that rather interesting. I did try to write from my left hand, but not because I thought I would lose my right hand, just because I thought it was fun to be able to write from both hands. And I'm not good at it. We have another flap, which I said was a bottom flap. So let's see the size of our flaps. They're both small. I don't really care. Is it a bottom flap? Not really. Yes, it is. If no, have I only made top flaps? Non, parce que, sorry, I'm going back to French. If you fold it the other way, it's a bottom flap. Or not. No, it's a top flap. No, it's a bottom. No, it's a bottom flap. At least I've decided so. So, again, some bit of glue. I give them time to settle. I don't play with the pages right away, because I really want them to hold correctly. So, we said bottom. So I'm going to glue you here again. If it's not completely in the middle, yeah, well, that's life. there you go. There you go. I could, you know, you can make a closure, you know, from one on top of the other. But the thing with that is that you have to put your closures somewhere. And I don't like to have a thing in the middle of my flaps. So we've got envelopes, we've got flappies. So we're going to put these on the side so that they can set correctly. Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you next to me. Now, we have these ready-made covered pages with backgrounds. I always like to use these no matter what is my journal. And I got out some images, some stickers, some postcards. And I think I have lovely postcards here. Let me just get them out. Because in France, apparently in the last century and the century before, they celebrated the 1st of April. And by the way, Margaret had one of the cards with Poisson d'Avril. And this is just, we call Poisson d'Avril the jokes, the pranks that you make on the 1st of April. Why fish? I don't know. I don't know. Poisson is fish, but I don't have any Catholic culture, but I think that probably around Easter is what they call carême, where you need to eat something very light and not greasy and not heavy and mainly fish. So maybe that's the reason why. So I have a couple of fish, and they made loads of cards for the 1st of April. And all of them had fish. So I have this one, I have one with flowers. Yeah, somebody made this, I assume, because it is weird, but it's pink. Again, little fish with flowers. You see, little fish. And it's a joke that's there. Not necessarily funny, but flowers. I suppose I selected this one because they have chicks, which is, you know, animals. So I'm assuming why I chose this one. Same goes for this one. And obviously this one, which is about the language of flowers. So everything, you know, heliotrope is I love you. Narcisse is vanity. Aubépine, there are savage roses, they're hope. Ivy is forever friendship. Bouton d'or, you call them butter something. They're yellow, don't know why they're white here. It means wealth. Myosotis, which name I know, but it doesn't come back. Very little blue flowers, beautiful. Forget me not, that's how they're called. Penser, remember. This is a Queen Marguerite, is a flower and doesn't really look like this. So this is Splendor. Trèfle, I know the name. Cloves, which is youth. Iris, which is good news. Capucine, they're very nice flowers. They grow, if you plant them once, you have them for life. All sorts of colors, and you can eat them as well. You can eat the flowers. And that means, can't read. Oh, love fire. Okay. So I'm going to make a pocket with one of these. Now it's just a matter of deciding this is too pale, this is not the right way, not the right way, not the right way. No, too pale. Too pale. So it's either this one, and then again, it's my taste. It doesn't mean that it's not cute. It's just my taste. So either a blue one or this one. I think I'm going to go with this one. So postcards are a really simple thing. I glue them 3 sides And there you have your pocket. And this size of pages, which, if I remember correctly, is 20.5 on 14.5. The postcards do fit nicely. I love postcards. Yeah, you know that I do. What do I want to put here? Do we want to put another fish? I know I have one on postcards, and I did fussy cut. Labels, flowers, goat, horses, deer, labels. Oh, we could have one of these. They're a bit big for my taste. A moth. I was thinking we've done something like this, but no, it's an acetate moth that we've used on the other postcard. Where did my fish go? Nobody knows. Well, what else do we have? Here we have pockets, but here we have... I think that's a nice joke, lemon with fish. But how would it fit if we did fussy cut it out? I don't know. We have... It's a shame. It's a shame that it's not a fish bone. That would have made me laugh. Yeah, I'm not a nice person, I know. Fish, still blue, fish. We do have a bird. Bird eat fish. No. No, Sophie, what are you doing today? You're not like this usually. Usually it's, I like this. Poop, let's put it. We have a pigeon. I actually like that because it leaves me the cute parts of the invoice. But then I think I want to put some labels. Cute little labels. I think I put them on the side. Cute little labels. Let me see. Let's put all you people on the side because we don't need you now. Bye bye, goatee. Labels have disappeared. No, not all of them. Ooh, I like this label. Ooh. Like this one. And I'm going to like this one too. Oh, we've got two labels. Not sure. I'm going to like this. Not sure. I'm also not sure that I'm not going to like it. Actually, only I know that it's botanical, but I quite like it. And do I want to put something on the bottom? Very good question. These are the labels I made, and I make a point of using them. Okay. Birdie, you can be lifted. Who are we starting with? I guess the big one. Oh, this is printed on very light paper. Oh, let's see. Are you forgiving? Yes, you are. Thank you. Okay, we need to put this one. Oh, Sophie, wrong glue. Too much of it. But it is what it is. There you go. We have two of them. Everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. I'm the Crafty Platypus. I'm French and journal addict, and I hope we can craft together. So today we are going to keep working on our Fauna Flora Journal. Last time we made the cover. We still have some spreads to make before we can take care of finalizing our signatures. So I have everything in my hand that is botanical related that I found on my desk, including some of the bits and pieces we've done together. So I think it's about time to prepare some of our spreads together. So let me get the pages out. We have everything here from stickers to pockets to everything. So we have two kinds of spreads that we are going to make. Some on which I've already glued a background paper. Some on which I have already glued something that we've made together. So this was the trifold, the botanical trifold we had made, which is already glued to a future spread. We have blank ones, and that's it. This is the one that we did last time, which is absolutely cute. Really like it. So I'm going to put that one on the side, and I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. We'll see. So what about first seeing the flaps and flaps and other bits and pieces that we can glue before we actually glue a background paper. So we have some flaps. That's a pocket. Let me see, what else do we have? We have an envelope that we also made together. We'll probably need some more envelopes, that's for sure. Some other flaps, another envelope, and I think we can make flaps with postcards as well. That will look good, but that will have to be on existing spreads. And yeah, let's go ahead. So let's start with the couple of envelopes that we have. You know what I've just done? I've been talking to myself for at least half an hour. So let me show you what I've done while I thought I was filming. So I think you ended up on this. So I've been doing this on my own. My goodness. Well, that's how it is. So I've been talking to you for quite some time, but you just don't know about it. Nice cow, nice flowers. So nice lace, botanical lace. So it's still not dry, the glue is not dry, but you need to laugh about it. I'm just going to get my knife. So I'm not sure what I've told you about or not told you about, so I probably will be rambling. But hey, that's life. Let's thank ADHD and autism. And me, because it's a me thing as well. But it's easier to blame it on pathologies. Yeah, well, they're not pathologies. I'm just neurodivergent. And I like the word neurodivergent. For what it means, divergent. Oh, I have done this. What have I not done? This one. And I was afraid my video would be too long. Well, come on a little bit. I'll glue you back. Don't rip. This is also coming from my, you know, the book where I did fussy cut out the flowers, the big flowers that I've showed you. Okay, just mess it all up, Sophie. Why not? Well, that's life. And we can fix it anyway, so no frustration, no unhappiness, just crafting. I'm not kidding, I'm not frustrated. It went how it went. And we'll see what we can make of it. Very quiet, Sophie. Yes, concentrated. Another bit. And the last one. We can have it like this. Is it the... No, it's good. I don't know, but I think I can put it like this because it fits. If I do it the other way around, I think it doesn't fit. And it's not the right way, so... Let's try to ink a little... Sammy. Let's try to ink a little bit what we can without ripping anything more than it already is. Okay. Well, let's play with glue. Again, not putting anything under it because the background is busy. And I think if I were to put something else, then it would make it too busy, maybe. And I really want this to stick out. That was my daughter sneezing. She is sick, poor thing. She is sneezing all the time. Can't live without a handkerchief. just glad she didn't contaminate me. Because her boyfriend had the same thing, and I could be COVID. Never had COVID, and I'm not really eager to get it. Because I do have pathologies that are not a good match with COVID. Which reminds me, I need to schedule appointments with the cardiologist. And I can't even remember the name in French. I need to find a doctor whose specialty are veins. And I suppose you say arteries, artères, so the biggest veins we have. Isn't that just lovely? I like it. Then I thought I could actually use one, if not two of these. I just don't especially like the thing in the middle, but I'm going to ink it as much as I can to make it more faded and yellowish. And what am I going to glue with? A bit of this. Then I just need to be careful where I glue it so that it doesn't glue my pocket to my page. See how that goes. And I think I'm going to put the second one. Yay, we got something finished. Love that. Butterfly. Ugh. There you go. Much more discreet. Wondering whether I don't have any more, because I could actually do something with resin in here. That would probably look better. I will have to keep my eyes open whenever I go through my stash to see if I find any. Yeah, I still need to put something in the middle, I think, but what? I don't know. Shall we come back later to this? Because I don't know what to put. I need to think about it. Okay, so you are now going to wait for us somewhere there. Where did I put our pages to dry? Here. So, flaps are dried. Now we can put some background paper. Background paper. Yes, I remember now. So, I've been looking for some background pages, and I found an old dictionary. And I found also some other interesting things, which I'm going to put on the side. So I found animals, plants, horses, I think somewhere here. Horses, cows, sheep, goats, dogs, pigs, roosters, probably have the females somewhere in. Yep. Oh no, they're just roosters. Up. And then, what do we have here? Birds. Nothing. Bees, rabbits, trees, insects, plants. I think these are the plants that cure, and these are the plants that kill. Plants. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. So I'm going to keep these on the side. Treasure. This is for Margaret. They're all signatures from royalty, politicians, soldiers, and famous women. So I'm pretty sure there are quite some of them that she can scan. And so I'll give it to her. Then in another dictionary I found reptiles. I know the name of the bird. In French it's pan, but I can't remember in English. And that's it. So I think we have quite enough to find backgrounds. So what do we want to have here? Should we do one like this, a big one? Which means I will have to cut it somewhere, which is okay. I am first going to remove the sides. Let me just put these away so that I don't ink them. We need a ruler, which I have just used. So here it is. Okay, I'm just going to remove all the sides, and then I'm going to try and see which part I want to cut off. I'll obviously use the rest as well somewhere else, so nothing will be lost. So, taking these out. Oh, come on. Hopla. Sorry. Here. Now, what do I want? I quite like the red snake. If I put the red snake, then I lose a bit. You go back inside because you're making things not so correct. Am I going to do this? I think I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to position my paper where I want it. Who touched my pencils? I know. Up. So this is where we are. And here. This is where we are. Okay. So I'm going to be daring. And if I can ever find my mark again, which apparently I can't, I must be blind. I must be blind. There it is. Okay, let's hope it's straight. If not, it'll be what it is. And here, yeah, Sophie, you could position it correctly on your mat. You're gonna do that? Nah. No. No, I like risks. So, too big. No, not even too big. Too small, maybe. Yeah, why did I do that? I marked it incorrectly, probably. But that's okay, because I'm going to put something at the bottom. So what I'm just going to do now is glue my edges. If I ever found one of these dictionaries again, I might buy it because of the illustrations. It's a Larousse Illustrée. I need to check the year. But they're usually quite easy to recognize because the cover is different from era to era. Glue stick. I don't need you. I don't need you. I certainly don't need you. It's a little box that I'm trying to decide what to do with. It was a cigar box, cigarillo cigar box. And I'm not I might decorate it and put some goodies in it. I don't know. Okay, okay, okay. Let's glue you. There you go. Hoopla. We have a beautiful page. I need some. Do I need washi tape or do I need brown tape? Maybe just brown tape. Brown tape. There's you. Brown tape. Where are you beginning? Here. Come with me. There. I could have made it go around the page. I didn't. That's quite okay. I'm going to put you on the side. Who knows? I might use you later. And you can go there. There you go. So we do have a page. Let me see. What could we have on this page? It is lovely. It is really, really lovely. I'm wondering whether we could put a fussy-cut from a postcard. No, we don't like this one. What else? We have a birdie. And the birdie could stand on a belly band, couldn't it? I think it could. I need to go and get a strip of something. I could have a negative under it, I think. Let me see. I know I have some on my desk somewhere, but if I can't find it, I have plenty more somewhere else. Well, it seems I'll have to go and get the other ones. So I have negatives, and the reason why I took 3 out is because I would like to use the largest one if we have a larger one. So this is quite large. Oh, this is about bees. This is quite nice. Do I want to use this one though? I just might. Let me see the other ones. Much darker. These are probably colored. That, no, I think this is too brown to go there. If you're wondering, I got these on eBay and they were used in schools. So sometimes the subjects are really, really good. What is it? Here we have, oh, these are stories. Oh, look at this. They're animated. Beautiful. I have a lot of them. When I really like negatives, I do use them in every journal. These are not necessarily cheap, but I like them. So I'm going to be using my bees. I took out a piece of masterboard. If I knew where I put my paper trimmer, that would be a big help. I do not, so I'm going to do. Same difference. I am going to cut Sophie. Sophie, you can go back where you belong. You can go back here, up. And I'm going to cut a couple of them because, you know, this one is out. I might as well take the opportunity to make some for later. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Anything. There. You go back. Oh, sorry, down there. So we have our little birdie. We have our background. We have the pieces of masterboard. Where did I put the bird? Oh, it was just there. I just saw it. Just literally now. There. Good. Bird, masterboard, and I need to take my film. Might not use the masterboard, so I just want to see. Because if I do, it's just to make sure that you can see what's on it. There's this one that's bigger. And I actually think it's the best option. So I'm just going to put it, well, a bit more, because then I can trim the edges when I need to. Okay. Thank you. Do I want to round the corners? Probably. I probably do. That's if I find my corner rounder. I know it's there, we've used it, so no questions. Come on, you are going on the other side. Butterflies. These have just fallen down. Okay, this is weird. Oh, I have the big one here. I have the big one here, so no worries. I am going to round the corners. You don't need to, but I like to. I'm now going to ink the borders. Sophie, you know, you do things, but you don't think them through. So, come on, just make your belly band to size. Ah, Sophie, 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 where? Here. So, it needs to end here, and it needs to end here. Scissors, prayers. There you go. And now you can re-round the corners. Come on. Yeah, we'll need to trim my negative as well. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm good at some things and I'm crap at others. And these out of the way for the time being. Everybody's going back so that we have more space. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is glue my belly band where I want it, which is about here, I guess. So art glitter glue it is, and I'm wondering whether I'm going to put eyelids or not. I have to think. I sometimes do, I sometimes don't. Yeah. So let's give it time to dry. Let's take our bit of film. How do we want it? I think we want it like this. And I'm going to cut it here, where the S is. Usually I do like to put some eyelids in because I'm sure the negative is going to settle. But I also usually don't use masterboard behind. So I think if I just put glue all over, I mean, not all over, but all across, then I probably won't need to put eyelids in because it will hold. I'm putting a bit more glue at the end. Now I need to turn this without... my hands are full of glue now. Exactly what I didn't want to do, but that's okay. So I'm going to put more glue here. Here. And I'm going to try to glue it as well as I can. So that might take a bit of time for the glue to be able to settle and dry. Let me just try to get some of the excess out before it dries. It does dry clear, but I don't especially like having glue pouring out. Now I've put some glue on. Oh, that's okay. There you are. So it's not always easy to use negatives, but they do look so good. I could also put a brad on its side. Not at every corner, I don't think I would want this, but maybe let me put my bird first and then I'll decide what else I want to do. Glue, glue, glue. See, it works quite well with art glitter glue. It is really a very good glue. Are you okay now? Sorry. So, I think we're good. Birdie, now is the time to take care of you. So we are going to ink you. I know I made your head flatter than it was. I know, I apologize. still look good. And now you're an imaginary bird. I think I want it like this. I think I do. I think that should do. It. I like it. It needs a bit of, I think, labels or postal stamps or something. But I really, really like it. I'm not going to put any, where am I? Oops. No, I'm not going to put any brads or nothing. I just want labels. So what sort of labels do we have in our stash? Because I did make some, just not sure where I did put them. Are they on this side or are they on the other side? Probably on the other side. So I think I will look for them and come back. So I did find some labels, some that I made, some that were already made. I found a little puzzle solution. And now I need to see which ones I want to use. So I think brown is going to look good. I think this one is going to look absolutely gorgeous. Really like this one. Very proud of myself. Can we use this little fellow? I need to glue more of these. I have a bunch. I think I have enough Puzzles magazine to last me a lifetime. But I do use them a lot. So I need to glue some more on cardstock. And might not do this today, who knows? Because I want to make resin pieces today. If that's something you would like me to do again on camera, because I've done it once before. So if you want me to do that again, just let me know. I quite like to do it, so I'm first going to glue this one, because at one point you need to make some decisions. And I'm going to bring that higher. So I'm going to glue this label. I've made more. I need to still make more of these using my scraps. And I also need at one point to make more of the ones we made during the 100-day project, because they were really, really nice and I've used most of them. I don't have much left of the items we made during that. I've used them. We could do something like this, couldn't we? Somebody's unglued. So let's glue you back. Okay. I have completed a bunch of journals, and that would be the other thing I will do today, is put them on Etsy. Again, I've asked you before if there are any items you would like me to add on my Etsy. I think Camilla, one of my lovely followers, suggested that I put some of the ephemera that I use. I might just do that at one point because I have so many books and I'm not going to use them all. And you know, sometimes once you've used a part of it, then it's just you want to do something else. So I might just share these on Etsy. Oh, and I have to switch on my computer as well to make a freebie. I said I would, still haven't, but I will. Okay. Do I want postal stamps? Maybe. Just let this one dry. Oh, come on. Postal stamps. What colors? We could have some green ones, I think. So let me get a bunch out. Oh, we have one with a tree. And here we have brown and green. Do we want to put a red one somewhere? You need to glue, little fellow. Let me get a red one, a bunch. Come on. So we do have, well, they're a bit mixed, aren't they? You are pink. These are all French. This is not French. This is not French. These one are. Do we like that one? Or do we like... Oh, I need to put my bottle down. That's the sound. Could have that. Do we want another one? I don't know. Maybe right at the bottom. Well, let's glue. Tad of ink. So, oh yeah, I wanted to apologize for yesterday. Was it? It was not yesterday. Was it Thursday's video that went up quite late? And that's just because I fell asleep. I was tired. I laid on my bed, and I didn't wake up until the time I posted the video. So I'm really sorry about that. But I can tell you this is something that will probably happen again in the future. I'm a bit tired. But it's my fault. I've stopped taking a medicine, which I shouldn't have. And it's one that regulates my sleep. It doesn't make me sleep more or less. That's not... It just helps with the quality of my sleep. So I am tired now. That's my fault because my sleep is not as resting as it should be. So yeah, I'm going to take it again. Tom, like it, cute, very happy with it. Okay, what sort of background do we want to have here? We could have a black and white one, maybe. Yum, 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 yum. Insects. We do rabbits. I like the rabbits. So it's a bit smaller than my page. I don't mind. I'm going to use washi tape. Could also use brown tape, but in this instance, I want to use washi tape. Glue. Cute little rabbits. Hopefully I can find one like this with frogs. Matching washi tape. You got some washi tape out. I have options. Do I want the largest one? I'm not sure. I think so. That would be you, my friend. You that I thrifted and that I've used so much. So yeah, I invested in one of these little holders, and I'm quite happy with it. Yes, you need to take them out and put them back in and blah, blah, blah. But at least I see them. It's much better than having them in a drawer. And I use them even more often. I already used them quite a lot before, to be honest. So I'm going to go around my page with my washi tape. Russian rabbits. This is a Belgian giant rabbit, Dutch rabbit, common rabbit. These we call lapin bélier. Bélier is the male of the sheep. No. Of the goat. No, of the sheep. Yeah, of the sheep. This is Angora with long hair, white, same with black hair. This is a butterfly one. And this is a silver rabbit with babies that are black. Lovely. I remember when we went to my grandparents. They lived in the countryside, in the city where village, where my grandpa was born and my father was born. And we used to go to a farm. They were not farmers, my grandparents. My grandfather was a policeman and an accountant. He had 2 jobs. And my grandma used to be a secretary, but she stopped working when she had kids. And so we went to a farm, and the lady was called Mimi, probably called Mireille. So Mimi would be short. And Sophie, well, we've done it. And she had rabbits, and we went to buy rabbits to eat. And it had never, ever occurred to me that the rabbits I was allowed to feed there with grass, but actually the ones I was eating as well. But I liked rabbits. I liked to eat them, and I still do. Don't do that very often because none of my girls eat rabbits because they're so cute. Too bad for them. It leaves me more for me. Very good, Sophie, but now you're going to have to hide. Oh, do you? Still can't do the thing I wanted to do. Can I? On the back. If I do that, we will have eyelids. No, we won't. No, we won't. So I'm going to do something that I've done in another journal, which I think I might have mentioned earlier on. That's if I talked about it while I was filming and not while I was alone. And let me see the shorter one that we have. That would be this one. Okay, do we have another short one? Well, not short, it's just thin. We do. Okay, so I'm going to cut. I had my pencil just minutes ago. Yeah. Big motorbike, certainly not 30 kilometers per hour, but you know, I'm going to do it here. So here, and you, I'm going to do you here. And here. We'll see how that goes. You're wondering what I'm doing. I'm thinking you have an idea, but there is a twist. I did this yesterday evening, so I shouldn't have problem to reproduce it today, because I did that quite late. Oh! So inking, and then inking. Oh, yeah. You are going back where you belong. There you go. I'm going to use, I have paper everywhere, these. First, I need to decorate these. So what I suggest I would do is take some postal stamps and some labels. Sorry, I needed to drink, not to cough. Labels and postal stamps. We have yellow. So I suppose we could have orange. Is this more pink than red? I suppose it is more reddish. Okay, we have red and we have green. Okay. Now, tiny labels. We can also use washi labels. That's if we find them. Washi labels. You were on my desk. You probably still are, it's just that I cannot see you. There you are. I have washi and non-washi here, so let's see. We don't need two big ones, but we can use this one. We can use a red one. I'm obviously not going to use them all, but I like to have a choice. So let's, you know, make a choice available. No. And obviously not just washi, but whatever we like. Do we have some more? I don't want them too white. So that's maybe why I can't find as many as I usually do. Let's do this. Could we do this? We could. I am so warm again. It's really warm outside actually. It's over 25 degrees, which is not a spring temperature here. It is more summer. Thankfully, it's apparently going to go down in the coming days, which is really good. For I really don't like too warm weather. Okay, I think we might be good. And then if we need one more, we will come back to the box. Up. And if we want smaller, we still have the Team Holtz one next to us. So, you I like. And I'm going to put you up over here. Okay. You I'm going to leave. I'm gonna put you here, and you I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna have you here, and I need something in the middle, which is a label that I don't have. So will Mr. Holtz help us? That's blue, isn't it? Is it blue or is it black? Can't decide. I'm going to die because I am so warm. I'm going to melt, I think. That's what is going to happen to me. Okay, we have this. Let's do the upper one. Yeah, melting. Melted Sophie. Okay. Okay. So what we need is again a small label. Not sure I like this one. Actually, I don't. So I think we're gonna have something like this. So I've changed my mind on the little labels, changed them, and I've started gluing my little pieces. Let me just get the white part out. I'm not sitting correctly. And actually, I want this one before this one. So, yes, let's be brutal. Let's be brutal. Just because we can. There we go. So we have one. So I'm going to do the same with this flap. Just glue my little labels and stamps. And I guess I'll see you in a minute. The next stage, I don't know how to sit. Huh. Yeah, I do know how to sit, but I don't know how I want to sit. So this page is maybe smaller than the one I've done. Well, let's see. I'm going to cut my piece of lace, but first I'm going to glue this one down. That's what I'm going to do. Am I putting 2 strips or 3 strips? I don't know. I will see. So I'm going to hold this until it dries. Then I'm going to cut my strip. Actually, I can do it now, but for this I need to position my little piece of masterboard. Can I do it like this? Yes, I can. Because if I cut one, then I can cut 3, because I know how to cut them, how long to cut them. So I'm going to cut this here. Let me just see. I'm going to cut it here. Okay. So I've got 1. I've got 2. And now I've got 3. This one back. I'm going to put some glue. Like this. I'm going to do the same for the middle one, and I'm going to let them dry. So this is what it looks like. Better when it's not upside down, and hopefully it will look nice once it's glued. Yes, it will look nice, I have no doubt. So I've added eyelets at the top and bottom of my strips. Now I'm just going to put some glue around these 3 edges. I'm going to do the same on the bottom. Turning it round and trying to position it as best as I can. There we go. Giving it a minute to glue, then I'll remove the excessive glue. That shouldn't take a long time. As you can see, the space between my strips is not regular. This part is bigger than this one. Well, it is what it is. And I think it looks really, really great. Very proud of myself for this. That's okay. So, we've done another page. I really, really like it. Now, we need something for here. What else do we have? We have this. But let me see where it falls. I can do this, and then I can use a bit of postcards at the bottom. So I'm going to take out the white borders. Oh God. Might want to do a wax seal at one point. It could look good. I had found a little envelope that I wanted to use. I just need to find it again. I'm thinking, and I know as it shows, I'm going to cut it a bit further down. Sorry, my voice is going away. There. So we don't need you. You are keeping. You are keeping. And you are going in the bin. Let's get our page back. Whoopla. There we are. And now we can do this or this, so that we can put something here, something maybe green. Let me go under my desk, finding, it doesn't have to be green, just need to find something that I like. I think that's the best way to go about it. What do I do have something green though? I do have this one. I think I'm going to use this one. You scissors. You go. Some glue. Ooh, shaky. You've disappeared. No, you're there. I'm blind. I am blind. Okay. I'm going to glue this part after I've inked it. The paper is lovely. The texture of the paper I really, really like. It's not rough at all. Okay, so you're going to be glued here. We are using glue stick. Yeah, it's not that straight, but it will do. There we go. So I need my bits and pieces of, whoop, glue go away. My bits and pieces of postcard. Maybe we'll make a decorative edge. Oh, I took the box out. I'm sorry, the camera might shake. I took the box out and I placed it right back where it was. I can't believe this. You know, I'm nice, but where's my head gone? Where is my head gone? So this is the box. I can't believe how much I use these. It's really, really something that I like. So I want something with plants or landscape, because I know I don't have animals. I might have flowers somewhere. So I'm just going quickly through them. Here we have a forest, but it's going to be too small. Let's see. And if need be, I'll just go and make another one. Come on. Oh, I have big ones here. Look at that. We have cows. This is a good one. This is Fauna Flora, isn't it? I don't think Tahiti or Hawaii are a good option. Just because they have pictures of the beach rather than pictures of the nature. I'd love to go to Hawaii one day. I think I've sent a journal to Hawaii. I think so, not sure. Let's see if that one is big enough. Ooh, le canigou. That could be quite nice. I think we have enough to make a choice from. I can never close this box, can I? Close it. So, we have this one, which is really nice, and I can take that part out. That's nice. That's nice. Nice as well. But I think I would want to use this as a whole. So here it is. Am I going to make a decorative edge? No, I don't think so, because otherwise I would lose these. And I really don't want to lose these. So I need to find a trimmer. Baby trimmer, what are you? You're here. There. I'm going to cut the bottom. Just yay much for the moment. Let's see how that goes. I think it's okay. I just need to cut a bit on the side. Let me see, can I tuck you under? Yes, I can. So let me just cut you here. You're there. Tack. Question is, do I want to round the angles? Maybe not. Maybe not this time. I think I like it like this. I think I do like it like this. Yep. No corner rounding. Okay. I'm tucking you under and I said under. Yes. There we go. Forgive me for a minute. There. There you go. And I'm going to put something here. So you're going to hide everything. Yeah, but that's how it is. I could have a nice resin piece. Too small, I think. Do I still have some sort of a frame? Probably not. Which is why I need to make some new ones. I think I'm going to do that. For no other reason that I like it. That's also my last one, so I need to really make many more items with resin. This one has sort of a defect, but I can't really do anything about it, so. Very happy with the thought of playing with resin this afternoon. Very, very happy. So I want her in the middle of the bird, which name I still can't find in English. I still know it in French. It will come back. It will come back. Nothing complicated there. Maybe a couple of labels or postal stamps. Small labels. Somewhere. Oh, maybe a butterfly. Can't we have a butterfly? Or maybe here. Maybe here. What do we have here? There's a mix of things. Still can't figure out. I think it's blue. I think. It's a bit small, this one. Blue. Not easy to choose from. Not sure I'm going to use any of these. I'm just putting them out, so we'll see. You for sure. Can we use a hand that we never use? Ugh, not to her bum. Bzz. Like this. Probably going to remove the hand. Probably, most certainly. I can never. It's very rare that I use them. Yeah, they bother me for some weird reason. Nope. Yeah, if you were in the round, in the right. Might do something like this. Maybe if we find a nice postal stamp somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what we can do with these labels. Sophie, this is supposed to be a botanical journal. Yeah, Fauna and Flora. I know, but you can't have everything. You have Fauna and Flora behind. See how my mind went away? But that's quite all right. What is this? Can I cheat and do something like this? Well, I can. I can. And my stomach is back. I wish stomach could sing. It'd be more fun then. I'm going to put butterflies around, I think. Just for my peace of mind. No. Oh, stomach, come on. It isn't happy. It isn't happy. What do we have here? Some other butterflies. A butterfly, two butterfly, flowers, flowers, animals. This is not out of this theme. I don't think so. Oh, my stomach is going to sing again. Be careful. Don't be scared. Don't run away. No. No, 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 no. Now we have a mushroom. Okay, I think that's it. All right. And I need to check how much time we have left. So after checking, I came to the conclusion that I need to stop for now. So let's go back to what we've done today. We have used a page to make spreads that already had backgrounds. We used postcards, fussy cut of animals, labels, little flowers. It's really cute. On the other side, we used a pocket that we made, a trim of fabric, a cow from a buffalo, probably from a postcard. Then on this side, we used a lovely, it was sort of a postcard. We made a pocket with it, stamps, labels, butterfly, and the word is gone, lace. And then on this side, which you didn't see me, well, actually this one you didn't see me doing, did you? On this side, I've used some fussy cut from a book, piece of lace, two little frames like this. I need to find something to put here, I think, and here. I will do that in time. Then we made this page where we glued, well, this, yeah, couple of pages. Here we used a background with lots of animals, stamps, labels, puzzle solution, fussy cut from a postcard, piece of masterboard, a negative, and I think it really, really looks good. I'm very proud of this one. We've used and glued our flaps. We've glued envelopes. We've made a little project with a measuring tape and some masterboard. I really, really, yeah, obviously I need to show you, but the idea is to use it like this to hold whatever documents. So that's it. Well, actually it works better like this. There we went a bit on the side of the road and used a fauna background, butterflies, mushroom, flowers and whatever these are, and her. Don't ask me why, it just came like this, and a trim. Here we haven't done anything yet. We've just we had glued a trifold, a botanical. Is it trifold? No, it's twofold. Botanical thingy that we had made with an envelope. So we are progressing very well. Very happy with this. And yes, I guess I will see you on Monday so that we can yeah, what do we have left to do? Some signature decorating, maybe a couple of spreads more, and just then putting everything in our cover. And a dangle, maybe that's an idea. So I hope that everything will be finished by Tuesday or at the latest Thursday. So I want to thank you all, first timers and regular followers, for joining me today. I hope you've had fun. I have, and I guess I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.